We've got a bit of a backlog of quests going on. I mean, a lot of them are companion quests that will probably just be happening over the course of the game. But I think I want to hunt down Karlach. Because, we gave Wyll a nice smooch last night, and I want to bring him along in the party because we haven't for a bit. And I think we'll also probably, just depending on how things go, visit the Githyanki Kretch. So I want to take Lae'zel as well. So those are the two things I'll probably focus on for now. We'll put the main quest aside for just a bit. Well, this is another main quest, but we'll probably not find what we're looking for here. I have a feeling going down the Moonrise Towers route is how you end up finding the eventual cure, probably, or at least leads you to the next major part of the quest to do that. What was search the cellar? The book. All right, we still need to crack open that book. Well, not crack open. We need to kill it with radiant fire. So maybe I should keep Shadowheart with me just so I can do that. I was thinking that I'd probably keep Astarion just because that bow he's got is crazy, especially when he can hide. What abilities did Shadowheart have? She does have Hold Person, which is like one of my new favorite things. She might be worth keeping. Gale, I don't know what your deal is with like being so hungry. Is he gonna want to eat something whenever I come over to him now? Because I think I'm gonna leave Gale. And man, do I want to leave Astarion or do I want to leave Shadowheart? Missile snaring. I still want to see her do that. Just grab something right out of the air. I guess for party balance, let's see. So Wyll is going to be... Where is Wyll? He's not over in his hiding spot. Oh, he's right over here. Talking with Volo. So Wyll is more like magical. He's a warlock. He's not strong. So that's kind of like the replacement for Gale in this our upcoming party. Then Lae'zel. She's a fighter, so she's going to be more physical. I mean, neither of them is super physical. Shadowheart's got like the heavy armor and stuff now. You know what? I don't want to get too reliant on Astarion's abilities. So maybe we'll leave him. We'll see what Shadowheart can do still. I really was wanting to have Halsin and, Wyll and Lae'zel and see that party in action. But that'll have to come later. All right, let's...
Should mind my step.
Tell Gale he's got to stay behind. And maybe give him a snack. If it works.
I'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten.
Okay, let me give you something. See if it'll work this time.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
All right, let's give him something. So, oh, who was it? Oh, someone in the comments. God, sorry, I don't always pay attention to the names. Especially when I'm replying on my phone and I'm just like going down the list and doing the replies that way. Anyway, I was told that I should just have to donate one, but the thing doesn't close on its own. So I wanted to do the, not gloves of archery, not the spiders, not... I think I wanted to give that to Lae'zel. I think it was that one, the Boots of Striding. Here, take that.
Thank you.
That's it, huh? It honestly should close on its own. That would make so much more sense.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Oh, you gonna tell us? You gonna tell us what's going on with you? All right, go on. You're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. And what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Oh. Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
I wonder if that, like, ghostly image he was showing last night was the face of Mystra. Since I guess I'll never find out what was going on in that cutscene. I went to go look it up, but all I could find were compilations of just like the Gale romance, and I was like, I don't want to do the whole thing because I don't want to, like, you know, skip ahead accidentally. How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries? Or do I want to say applaud your ambition? How did you do it?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Oh, we gotta hear the whole thing. And I assume she cursed you for your hubris or something along those lines. Yeah, tell me everything.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I assume it didn't go according to your your goals. What's the answer to the question? I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates. Your grand plan was akin to emptying a cup of water in the sea. Now tell me what happened.
The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry?
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Is it possible that if you just don't feed the arcane hunger that he just either dies or like it explodes out and like, I don't know, ends the game or something? Yeah, if it fully destabilizes, you'll die.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt.
Aha.
I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Do you think this would happen if the tadpole got the... Yeah, for real. What happens if the tadpole were to convert him into a mind flayer?
Every waking moment. Every dreaming moment, too. But there was no way out. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
I mean, I don't really feel like it's a betrayal. He's been trying to feed it and keep it under wraps, or under control, not, well, also under wraps. But I don't necessarily think it's a betrayal. Now, we've come this far together and we'll continue on together. That is how it will be.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Oh, actually, I was going to tell you that you need to stay in the camp.
How can I help?
Oh, the mighty lord? The Netherese lord. If you feel the magic overtaking, what will you do? Alright, yeah, tell me about the mighty lord in your story.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistril, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistril sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistril, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, His empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
And I love, like, destroyed civilizations, especially ones that fall, like, because of those sorts of things. Their leader just became so power hungry. And also floating cities and stuff. I don't know. It's just they get me every time. I wish we could visit this place in the game. So at that moment, all magic was gone. Yeah, so all magic was gone, but it came back when she revived as Mistra?
For a spell,
Ha!
Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
So we gotta, I guess, take him at his word that he was just really in love with Mistra, but was it also that he just wanted the power at all? Or, I mean, probably not, I don't know. I wonder if we'll ever meet Mistra, or like at the conclusion of his story, he'll have some kind of like a interaction with her and like, yeah, I don't know, a closure of some sort. If you ever feel a Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Also, can you wait here?
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
All right, Will, you're up. Is he drinking?
Since the party, I've had a spring in my step. And I've got you to thank.
Is he significantly shorter than Tav? Or it might have just been the camera angle. Oh, should we be a little like, oh, what would be the right word? We're not coquettish at all. God, can you imagine? Now, although that would be a very funny way to play him. You've got this very brash, just forward and strong sort of orcish barbarian. And then when it becomes like romantic anything, he's just like, tee-hee. That would be so fun. But I don't think I could actually do it. I enjoy myself too, a kiss in particular.
Unforgettable, I'd say. The right time, the right place, and the right person. Oh, goodness. My cheeks have gone warm. Am I blushing? I must be blushing.
Will, you're very cute. And I want you to come with me.
That's the spirit.
Oh, right, level ups too. How many are there? Because I have a feeling I haven't taken him for probably 2 level ups. Volo, what are you doing? Have you got a song going yet?
Ah, my good fella. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
God, every time he does that, it makes me think of the outtakes of that wine commercial with Orson Welles where he gets super just blasted on the wine. He's just like, the French champagne. Oh, I don't need to ask him about that because he's gonna want to like probe around in my eye again probably. Do you have anything else to say this morning? I guess we already spoke to him in the morning.
Father's blessings to you.
Oh, there's quite a bit. Oh, wow. How many are there? Geez, 8 of them. All right. How do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
Oh, the secret stronghold in the Underdark. Oh, tell me more about that.
Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found. Aradin was convinced there was a hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. I'd start there.
You can apologize for coming on to him. Nah. How are you faring at the camp?
Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books, but I can find all the wisdom they contain out here firsthand.
And I pick up books all the time. You want some books? If there's anything I can do to make you less comfortable. A celebration, I came on too strong. Yeah, you'll find plenty of books before long. I keep coming across them everywhere.
Is that so? Well, nature does abhor waste. I will keep watch, thank you. I had a feeling time in your company would prove fruitful.
Can we just give him books? Shadow Curse. Wait, what was he talking about with the Shadow Curse? Am I just having a mind fart right now? Alright, we'll just go for now. There it went. I had to click that like 4 times. Alright. Astarion, I think you're out for now. Also, I want to take Lae'zel and Shadowheart together.
Gales had this devastating war within himself the entire time, and only just mentioned it. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't trust anyone these days.
Oh, he's just upset because he did... And he's calling them friends. Oh, he's like a cat. It's like, don't touch me, but now I'm going to come over. I want attention. I think it's better if you stay in camp for a while.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
I do like the armor that I've given him. Lae'zel? Oh, what's she going to say about the...
Speak.
Oh, she doesn't have anything to say about Gale. You said you were going to share your bunk with Wyll.
So I did. And he wanted only to talk. You both lack imagination. Eye to eye with bliss, and you choose banality in its stead.
I love Lae'zel so much. Come with me.
It is done.
Alright, they both need to level up. Oh, she got like 3,500 experience there. And how close is Tav to another level? Where is it? Oh, up at the top. Okay, about halfway. Well, let's go through this. Okay, it was just 1 level up then, because he's level 4 now. Man, I should have looked through all of their stuff. I don't remember what either of them has. Health up, gain a cantrip, get a spell, replace, and a new feat available. Change your cantrip selection. Oh, so it's just changing out the one that he's already got. Didn't he have Eldritch Blast? Is that a cantrip for him, or was that a spell? Okay, Bone Shell 1 to 8, Friends, Mage Hand. Okay, Mage Hand in any of the like D&D games I've watched or I've listened to, Mage Hand is useful for like grabbing and manipulating things, but I wonder how useful it actually is in this, like in a video game like this, because you can't like, you know, come up with novel uses for it so much. Minor Illusion, Poison Spray, True Strike. That would be good if it could work for someone else. Like if I could have him True Strike somebody and Tav could come up and whack them, because Tav constantly is just missing. I might do Bone Chill just because it's, well, it would also be good to have something up close. So he doesn't have any other cantrips or spells? Because this is learn spell. Does that mean he's learning a new one, or he's... Right. Let's see. Blindness, Cloud of Daggers. Misty Step. A Scorching Ray was really good the time that I had Gale use it. Maybe I'll take that. The amount of spells you have is fixed. Selected spell will be removed. Armor of Agathis. 5 temporary hit points and 5 cold damage. It lasts until long rest, but with Shadowheart having her ability to give extra temporary health points, do I want to keep that one? What did this one do? Targets take 2d6 necrotic damage, prevent target from using reactions. Targets still take half damage but are able to use reactions on save. And that's a reaction, right? Hellish Rebuke. I might drop that, because I also don't want to have him up in the front, so I'm hoping he won't be hit all that much. But I also don't want something that's going to double up the temporary hit points and cause him to, you know, if he's got 5 from Armor of Agathis and then he gets healed by Shadowheart, then he's going to have like, what, 3 from her? And it's going to cancel out the 5 he already had. Does he have to learn Scorching Ray, or does he just get it this time? How many spell slots does he have? Where can I actually see that at? Cancel. Does it say? No. And adding a class. That's too much. I cannot think of all of that. Oh, cause someone to look at you. That would be better for someone like Tav, because it could cause someone to just, like, charge him. Crown of Madness could be good. Cause someone to turn on their friends. Oh, Shatter, though. 3 to 24 damage. And against stuff that's inorganic, they've got disadvantage. Maybe I'll take that. Oh, and some are just, like, blocked out. He cannot learn heavier armor. Oh, man. What do we have? This Warcaster. Maintain concentration. That is good too. Learning I mean, do we need another cantrip? But critical hits with spells. Was moderately armored? Armor proficiency with medium armor and shields. That would make him more defensible, but I don't know if I want to take that. You give him some extra spells, like wizard spells. Mage Slayer. When a creature casts a spell within melee range of you, you have advantage on any saving throw against it, and you use a reaction to immediately make an attack against the caster. Ah, man, what do I want to do? Is there something I could just use to like straight up add a point to something? You increase one ability by 2 or 2 abilities by 1. Do those count as abilities, or are they just like... Yeah, they are abilities. So I could just straight up give him... Because this would, even if I don't go through and do the, you know, respec of their characters, if I do this, it's going to give him bonuses to these things, because it's going to pop these up to the next level. So he'll get whatever intelligence bonus. So like if I do that, +1 to saving throws, but then with that he gets a +2. What does this change? +3, +2. And then charisma is his spell casting. I mean, I'm between that and like probably spell sniper. You know, I'll go with this. And probably for a lot of them, the next time they level up, I'll just up their abilities and like bring them up to the next even number. Alright, Lae'zel, what do you got? Not a whole lot. See, her strength could go up to 18. And then she'll get whatever, you know, extra bonuses. Probably also give her... Should I give her extra con? Or extra dex? Well, we'll look at this first. Oh man, more of this stuff. Is there anything else I would want to give her in here? Have I already given her a feat? Or is this the first one? Did I give her the superiority die, or is that just part of her being a fighter? It's too much going on, I can't remember. Oh, that's also pretty cool. Increase in ability by 1 and gain proficiency in that ability's saving throws. So I could pop up her strength. What's the difference between these two? Dexterity affects initiative and armor class. Affects hit point maximum. How far you can jump and how much you can carry. This would let her move a little faster. And increase her AC. Does it say how much it actually gives to AC? I guess it doesn't. You know, I might just do that. And then I think we just gotta have a chat with Shadowheart. What is this over here gonna be? Maybe that's Halsin's cave when he's a bear.
Sergeo's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
For real, Miss Secrets. Are you and Asterion just being catty bitches over here in the corner? You want a little tea table so you can just like be pissy all the time together. You seemed intrigued when Halcyon mentioned the Dark Justiciars before.
I was. He mentioned Dark Justiciars, and we've come across other signs of a Sharon presence during our travels. I'm not sure I can dismiss that as a coincidence.
Alright, I think we are probably good to go. Is there anything else I might want to... Oh yeah, I could give some items to these two. Look at the garbage they've got equipped. Let's see. What is she using as a weapon? Just a longsword, 5 to 12? That one's 5 to 10. Vision of the Absolute. What is this one? Oh, it's a spear. I was like, is that a bow or something? Absolute Knight. Blind targets that fail a dexterity saving throw deal an additional 2 to 12 piercing damage to certain creatures that sport multiple sets of eyes. That could also be good. Great sword we could get rid of. That's just a regular longsword, but it's 4 to 13. Wasn't hers 4 to... Oh, 5 to 12. So it just has a larger range of damage that it can do. Actually, I should switch to her and see what...
Blackest will be done.
Can she use hammers? Would I want to give her a hammer? Faithbreaker. I guess she can use it. Man, look at her AC, 19. She could drop the shield and still be pretty powerful. Oh, the Faithbreaker is 6 to 15, 6 to 16 on the Doomhammer. That one's the one that had tenacity. That one's just a weapon enchantment. Great Axe plus 1, 6 to 17. Oh, Lae'zel. She's still got amazing AC. Look at this tank too, 19. What about all this stuff? Trident, whatever. Key of the Ancients, nature plus 1. I can just throw this onto somebody. Who has decent nature? 2, 0. Alright, Wyll, you get it. Oakfather's Embrace. And I don't think anything else we have would be better for her. She's got the Githyanki plate, 15 armor class. Now the boots, I know I had something in here I wanted to give her. Gain momentum. Oh, the jump. Just make her super mobile. Those are just plain metallic. Oh, strength save though. She does have high strength though, she probably doesn't need it. Underdog's Bravery. The wearer gains advantage on melee attack rolls while... Oh, wait. Give her that probably. Is there another glove that could do something else? I'll probably just give you that. Actually, are they... Okay, they're not considered armor, so it's not something that he would have to have a proficiency for. Can he? No, not proficient with medium. What's he have on right now? It's just the light. Oh, it's padded armor. It's light. 11 armor class. These are 12, 12, 11. Heavy armor 16. And he is proficient in that, right? Yeah.
Eager
about that chainmail for her? Dexterity bonus limited to +2. So if I give her the chainmail, does that give her more? Wait, what was it? I actually didn't properly look. No, it's better there. Okay, keep that. We'll sell it. I thought for sure I had more armor and crap that I wanted to give these guys. So they just have on leather boots, Githyanki boots, athletics +1. I feel kind of bad getting rid of her Githyanki stuff though. Here, you can hold on to it. So that was the one that gives momentum from dashing. What was momentum again? Okay. I guess you can wear that.
Sharp as ever.
You're fine wearing it, no problems? Alright. Not that I think we'll run into anything that it would be useful for, but who knows. I'll probably save this for Halson. And that's probably good. What do we have in the way of potions? We're gonna probably need to split these up. Wait, how is it that I split? Split item. Let's see, let's get 5 of them out for you. Get 4 for you. And oh, the suspicious poison. And split that. Maybe you can have 3 of those. And the greater healing, I think I'll give some to Lae'zel. Here, you can have 3 of them. Because the 2 of them are going to be up in the front as much as possible. What was that? Oh, blueprints. Should I pass some of these various scrolls around too? Here, take one of those. And maybe one of those. Keep that, I guess. Oh yeah, that's where that was coming from. That's why I could detect thoughts on some people. Or disadvantage on attacks against you. You can have that. Convince a beast not to attack. We'll split that, and you can have one of those. Immunity to fall damage. Maybe you'll have that. Scorching Ray. Give that probably to you. Protection from good and evil. I don't know, you can have it. Hold person. Who doesn't have hold person? Because both of them, I think, have it. Maybe just keep it on Tav.
Still breathing, despite
Let's
everything.
sort everything back out. God, I've got so much crap. We really need to go sell things. All right, I think we're good to go now. Just spent the entire video in the camp. All right, we're at the Grove. Oh, right, we still need to go do the thing with Auntie Ethel. Maybe I should go back and do that. Is that on my... Is that my journal? Yeah, save Marina. But I'm kind of curious about the thing with Karlach. Is that where it was? Hunt down Karlach. How to get there? Go through the blighted village, or oh, it's just right here. There's a way up. All right, I think we'll deal with the tea house and all that stuff later on. We'll come back to it. Can I just fast travel? Is there something else in that area I could get to? Oh, the blighted village. Yeah.
I've been watching you fight, Shadowheart. Your skills are improving.
Oh, the girls getting along?
Just fine to begin with. You can save the compliments.
Oh, they're not getting along.
I don't pay compliments. I make observations.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Yeah, so we can go up this way. Some blood. I wonder what that is. Oh, beehive. Let's get some honey.
That's curious.
Oh, the rocky crevice. Oh, camp supplies.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
There has to be some spell to shrink down. Scratch. Oh, let's go talk to the dog. Oh, wait.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
Here.
I told you to go.
Here it is, collar. Now we've got intimidation, but oh, I like half orc, but that one gives us advantage. Yeah, I'll probably go with this. I mean, they are pretty similar anyway. You don't want me angry. Trust me, one animal to another. Roll 'em. Luck be a lady tonight. They were very middling rolls. But with all that extra stuff on top.
Perhaps that's true. Your scent is thick with blood. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I think he's more than injured. I don't think he's gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
And what happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Oh, what's your name?
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
Oh, I think we're just about to adopt a dog. Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
Oh, we're gonna have to yell at the corpse, aren't we? No, alright, we'll just offer, you know, if he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Oh, and now it's no longer considered stealing. Let's take a look. Gomwick, be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Ooh. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. So that was the personal note. This is a soft letter with excited looping letters. Davin, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can leave. Love, Flora and Davin Jr. Then I was going to say, he's not Davin. Of course, he's the courier. Tough letter, written in an irregular scrawl. This letter offers an olive branch. 9 fingers. I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know I'm safe. I'll know when I'm safe. So if we're in the city, we can go to a graveyard. And have to remember that. I won't remember it. Are these worth anything? A little bit. Is that a crossing? Kind of looks like it could be. And that is the way to where we're going. Is there anything up here? That's the village. Don't think we can go through that. Alright, let's see if we can get through here. Oh, mushrooms. Take the other mushroom. Take it. Oh, it's chasm. Okay. There's got to be another way. Maybe we can go that way? There's got to be a better way. There is. Well, there's fish over here. Oh, and some rogue's morsel. And mugwort. Oh, everything you could ever dream of and more. I'm sure these fish are still good. Oh, that's not, though. Can we go in the water? I don't think that is passable. Unfortunately. Okay, maybe we can go up through the village. Because it does look like there's a road through the village. Berries. Oh, raspberries. Cave. Oh, we've been down through there, haven't we? That goes to the place that I was saying might be the Temple of Seluna or whatever. That is the de-blooded orc, or boar, not orc. Yeah, we could just open this up and go north. Probably do a quick save right here. Eventually, I also want to go back and go down that that well over this way. Try to kill the big spider. Do we have anything out here that's of interest? A signpost.
Moonhaven.
So it doesn't rename it. I was gonna say if it renamed it to Moonhaven, that would actually be kind of a cool little detail. Torch. Loose boulder. Yeah, I thought that looked suspicious. Oh, you can just pick it up and throw it. Whose camp is this? No, put it back down.
A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Sleight of hand, +1 from dexterity. Strength +3, of course. I think it's got to be strength. Barbarian, baby! Oh, 15. That's really in there. Well, if I needed to. Jeez, increase your strength to 21. I don't know, I feel like I should save that. This seems like a silly thing to use it for. Wish I could get guidance from both of them. Come on, rip it out. Oh, nice. Whose dagger is this, though? And it's a very fancy dagger. Someone's gonna come out and be like, "What the hell are you doing, my dagger?"
You yank the dagger free, leaving a narrow slit behind.
Right. Free dagger. Dagger +1. It's just a regular dagger.
Mystery meat, tough as boar hide. Only the sharpest teeth could pierce it.
I mean, I got some sharp teeth. Oh, I can't even investigate it. Some, like, various cutlery. Bridge is out. Oh, it's a house over here that I haven't even looked in. Well, not a house, more like a barn, I guess. Yeah. Guess that's a way you could climb down if you wanted.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Man, I'm curious. Do I want to just barge in? I mean, he's a barbarian. He's the type to barge.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
God, you know, if you had spoken up before that one time, I'm still so curious. Hello?
Go away!
All right. Shadowheart, I'll take your advice. This goes towards the bridge. We'll look at that. Let's see if there's a... Uh-oh. Autosave time. Is there going to be a troll under the bridge or something? It's not. There are no sight lines. There's no one around. Oh. What was that? What was the red behind me?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
Who the hell are you?
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that.
They do know how to write them in Cormyr, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Who is this fancy boy? I mean, I know it's Raphael, but what's his deal? Pretty words. If you want to threaten me, don't disguise it.
Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed.
You just like teleport behind me
This
in like a red
quaint
thing.
little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Oh, what the hell?
There, middle of somewhere.
Oh, now the creepy organ music. You're evil. Absolutely evil. Reach for your weapon. Would this start the fight? Because I feel like he would probably be very much on guard at this point. I don't want to start a fight though. I do want to see where it goes. All right, take me back now.
And deny you the honor of my hospitality? This is the House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed.
There was a devil painting up on the wall too.
Go
I bet that's
on,
him.
Partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
That sounds like a threat again. Get tired of your games.
Fair enough.
Yep, he was the guy in the painting on the wall.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Yeah, what do you want? I don't care what you are, I care what you want.
Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
For the price of my soul. Oh, you're mad if you think I'll make a deal. Look, and it zooms in on the painting. You're mad if you think I'll make a deal with a devil. You want my soul?
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
You gonna send me back now? I'll rip out your mocking tongue. Man, should I? At this point, I feel like he'd have just about enough of this. I bet he's like super powerful though. I'm kind of curious.
Ah, yes, the tongue. Yet another piece of pleasurable anatomy you'll soon have to do without. All those pretty little symptoms, Sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
So anyone want to comment on that? It wasn't just me that was sent, right? Wyll?
The devil with the silver tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
I'm sure he has some thoughts on the devil. I mean, he is chasing after one right now. With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Wyll?
Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great.
Yeah, don't worry. I have no interest in dealing with him.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
No, I have no intention of dealing with him. I know how that kind of thing works. They always, the devils always want to take something like that. So, I'm curious how it goes, but I'm not doing it. Shadowheart? They all approved when I turned him down, though.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
You could just read her thoughts now. He's a devil. We shouldn't trust him. Simple as that.
No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is.
No, I can't trust him. We can't trust him.
Good. That's what I wanted to
Oh,
hear.
you were testing me, huh?
He's clever. My order uses the same tactic when dealing with enemies of Shah. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
I think I detected a note of admiration in your voice. Although I'm curious about Shar's enemies too. Who does receive this treatment?
There are many, but they all renounce their gods when they are taught fear. Watch out for that devil.
Lae'zel, you gotta have something good to say.
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
It's a Kithrak. Oh, okay, good. I can ask that. Oh, what is that? Yeah.
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Yeah, why were the knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
So I was expecting a troll, not a devil, to teleport us to his, like, feasting hall. Is there anything over there? That seems like a suspicious kind of area. I mean, beyond the mud. It's just a view of the chasm. Oh, you can climb down. Probably have to go around. It's like a whole way down there. Oh, and look at all this. Oh my god, there's like viscera. Where the hell am I? Oh, over there. Can we just jump across? We could probably just jump. Yeah. Come on, Shadowheart. Oh, but we are off track. There has to be a way that we could, like, go this way. I mean, there is this way along the river. That's as far as the camera will take me. I think that might be the way. It's a hyena munching down over there. Well, I guess we'll figure out which way we're going next time, because we're at a little bit over an hour. There's no other way back this way. Okay, I think probably I'll come down here and wander along the river and see if that will take us. Because it does look like it would kind of go like that. I think that's about as far as we can see. Oh, but there's the, yeah, there's the water down there. That should take us straight to Karlach. Then we can see if she's the same kind of devil that we just ran into. All right, I'm saving here. So until next time, thanks for joining me. Good night.